All right, day or episode 9, I believe. We're going to be talking about backtesting and journaling as someone that's new to trading. These are crucial. In your first year of trading as a beginner, you must backtest. You must journal. These are non-negotiable. If you're not doing this, you're not taking trading seriously enough. Trust me when I say this, it's going to save you so much headache, so much pain, so much losing money, so much time in trading journey. You want to become profitable quicker, take the smarter route, backtest and journal every single day. If you want to take the long route, feel free to skip all this because here's the truth in trading. Profitability comes from doing a lot of busy, boring work. That busy, boring work translates to profits, which you can have fun and spend. All right. If you want to have fun, make money in trading, you got to do the busy, boring work first. fxreplay.com. This is not a direct plug or sponsor or anything like that. Feel free to use FX Replay. This is just a program that I used back in the day when I was still backtesting and solidifying different types of strategies and finding what works best for my edge and strategy and my psychology. I use FX Replay. This is basically a tool where you can backtest. It's not just Forex, by the way. I know it says FX, but I believe they have futures now too included as assets. So you can backtest even Bitcoin, I'm pretty sure, on FX Replay. Essentially, it's a backtesting software that can help you collect your data. And this piggybacks to what we talked about last video, which is win rate and risk reward. These are two main components that make up your EV once calculated. Use FX Replay, use the backtesting software, whether it's paid or free. FX Replay, there is a free trial as well, so you feel free to sign up for a free trial. You can try it out for a few days and see if you like the software. Otherwise, you can go to check out other softwares. FX Replay is going to be the main one I mainly promote just because I personally have used it. I can personally vouch it works extremely well, and the data it gives you is very nice because you can see your breakdown of Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, which days you perform best. For me, statistically, it doesn't really make much of a difference over the long run on what day you trade. Other things obviously have a bigger influence on your P&L than just the day of the week. Personally, from my data, maybe your strategy is different. Who knows? Test it out. That's why there's a point. That's why you're supposed to be backtesting, The second option, which is basically completely free, is TradingView. So you can use TradingView to backtest. What it means is, unfortunately, you get limited access when you're using TradingView to backtest because you don't have too much data to go off of. So if you're in TradingView, depending on your subscription, if you have a free subscription, I don't think you can go much further past 2 weeks. I think on the 1 minute chart, you can only go past 2 weeks. If you're going to the higher time frame, you can go past a few more weeks just because how TradingView works is it counts based on bars. So it's a specific number of bars or candles you can go back. So obviously if you're on the 1 hour, you can go like very far back, right? I can probably go back 2 years maybe on the 1 hour. But I also have the premium TradingView plan. I think it's like $500 a year or something. You don't have to spend that anywhere close to that at all. FX Replay is cheaper and it does more than TradingView for backtesting purposes at least. And it collects all the data for you. If you're going to do backtesting on TradingView, you can use the replay tool, but most people journal it and it doesn't track your data. So you're going to have to track your win rate and risk reward average manually, which is a pain in the butt. That's why I recommend you guys sign up for FX Replay. I do have an affiliate code for those that just want to save yourself money. I believe it's 50% off. It's called JTrades. So just use JTrades. Here's the code. I believe it should be 15% off based on what I tried last time. All right, you can use my code. Just sign up for FX Replay. It includes all data for you. And I believe FX Replay also saves your data in the cloud for, I believe, up to 6 months. Correct me if I'm wrong. As long as you have an active subscription, you should have all your past sessions. So you can always go back and look at your data. But what I highly recommend you guys do regardless, once you collect your data, take screenshots. Use the snipping tool on your keyboard or computer. Take screenshots of your data so you can have it forever and keep your data like on the cloud, Google Drive, or put it in a hard drive or somewhere, not just on your local computer, so you can in the future look back upon it without having to continue keeping your subscription there. So I recommend, do a 1 month subscription or a few months, spend a lot of time refining, using that time productively, right? Try not to live trade during this time. Just focus on backtesting because you want to make the most out of your either trial or your paid subscription plan. Once you've done the backtesting, you can stop backtesting because backtesting, you can only backtest so much in a sense, right? It's a diminishing return curve in a sense of how much you can truly learn in trading and how much you can really optimize and improve your strategy. Like, sure, I've improved my initial optimization So some quick brief, I guess, background for those who are wondering. Here is my trading view. All right, this is the old UI, so it's gonna look different now. Now they have a more modern UI, but here's the old UI, and this is my backtest from, I believe, 2023 on my strategy. This was the foundation of my strategy. It was a 40% win rate out of 4.5, which is an insanely high risk reward average, meaning my average winner is 4 times bigger than my loss. I can take a lot of losses, boom, 1 win makes, or 2 wins make up that plus much more. This is why I love trading high risk reward. You can see my equity curve is a 45-degree angle. You want to look for an equity curve that's stable, not choppy. The more trades you take, though, the smoother your equity curve should be. In the beginning, if you only take 10 trades, it's going to look choppy for most systems anyway. Take enough trades, recommend usually 100 to 500. If you want to do what I did, do 4,000. But that's including optimization, not just sticking to one system, though. I was able to convert this later through journaling and looking through my data to about a 60 to 65% win rate now, trading live at a 3R average. So yes, my risk reward decreased, but go on my EV calculator. I calculate my EV. This has a higher EV. I believe it's like a 1.8 EV. Pretty sure this is like a 1.4-ish. I'll have to check later. You can correct me if I'm wrong later on the comment section down below. Don't have too much time to look that useless stuff up now. It's useless to me now because I'm just trading live now. There's no point. I already know my edge. I already know 65% at 3R is making me more money in terms of raw performance risk reward than the 40% at 4.5, which is my pre-optimization system. But nonetheless, there's an example of FX replay and what it looks like. It's gonna look something like this. It's gonna keep track of all this data for you, and they've even added recently, I heard, a risk reward thing, so they can give you like the optimal risk reward to pick from. You can test out without having to go back in time now, testing out 1, 2, 3 risk reward. They should have like a new system they mentioned at least that automatically tells you the win rate of each static risk reward, which is beautiful, because back then I had to go back and manually take every trade, go through the journal. It was a mess. Now we have so much more automation. Take advantage of these opportunities, guys. Go backtest, learn, backtest, profit. 3 steps to profitability: learn, backtest, profit. Almost put the wrong finger up. That's why I just stopped there. But learn, backtest, profit. That's all you need to become consistently profitable. I'd say the 2 stages that take the longest time is really learning and backtesting. Actually, no, backtesting doesn't take as long. Learning is a longer stage. Backtesting you can really do, honestly. Some people do 100 trades in a night. If you really are serious about trading and you really want to lock in, you're going to be putting that time and effort. I know, guys, it's boring, man. It was really boring when I did it, but trust me, it pays off. Compound. It pays off, guys. Trust in the process. Enjoy the process too. I know you guys want to make money. You want to enjoy time, location, freedom too. But keep in mind why you also started, trading. When I started out, at least personally, I liked trading as a hobby. It was fun. I wanted to learn more and more and more about the markets. I like the markets. Even though I lost a lot of money in my first year, I eventually made everything back plus much more. Came back net positive, and now I enjoy the fruits of my labor. You guys are on the track to be doing the same thing as long as you follow what I say and what I teach you guys. So this is basically going to sum up the video today, going over backtesting. I'll be the last video I'll probably have. I think it's episode 10. It's going to be a recap of everything and a conclusion, because at this stage, you guys have learned the basic foundation that you need about trading. Oh, why am I saying that? I forgot. Let's go over journaling. Can't believe I forgot journaling. So real quick, journaling, you can use my journal that I included in your 100 Sword. If you want to get the 100 Sword ETU course, I include my personal training journal that I used that helped me optimize this to a 65% win rate at the Sword. So you can actually go back in my training journal with 630 plus trades documented. You can look at all my trades. I have screenshots of every single one of them that has been trading at a 65% at 3 years forward. You can try to figure out my strategy there, but it's included as a free bonus for the 100 Risk course members now, so you guys can learn at a faster and more efficient pace. I want you guys to become profitable using the smart route, not the dumb hard route. Like many people that are probably still unprofitable for 5+ years. Take the smart short route, guys. Don't take the dumb route. Okay, don't listen to people that say you need 10 years to become profitable. Those people are probably the ones that later realized Pareto principle applied. 80% of your results come from 20% of your results, 20% of your efforts. That is completely true for trading. So please lock in, man. Lock in. A few months is crucial in your trading development as a trader. So what I recommend when you go backtesting, guys, is backtest and use those backtested trades and put them into your journal. Journal each backtested trade, see things you can filter and add, and use Excel spreadsheet or Google spreadsheet. I have a live stream where I did optimization in front of you guys, show you guys how I do it. But you can also look up other YouTubers' videos if they have videos on improving strategies through Excel. Now, I'm not the greatest at that. I just personally know how to read the markets, how to trade. That's all you need to really know, to be honest, too. So this sums up backtesting and journaling, and that's it for episode, I think, 9 for the bootcamp. I'll see you guys in the free Discord server in the meantime while we wait for episode 10 to release, which is the concluding of the bootcamp.